Bill Campin again from Smell GMC in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Today we're going to go over the Driver Information Center and how to set up some different things for each individual person. Okay, we're back in the 2012 GMC Terrain, and first thing we're going to do is touch the configure button, and we're going to do that right from here. Okay, or we can go back, and if we go to page 2, hit this button. You can also get the configuration by doing the touch screen. Hit configure. Okay, these all come up. These are the configuration settings. The first one is language. You can click on it and you can switch it from English to French to Spanish. Today we're going to have it on English. So then we hit the back button, and the next thing we're going to go is to time and date. Again, we'll hit the menu select button, and then from here you see the time is 6:33 p.m. If we want to change that time to 3:15 a.m., you would just hit the minus button to 3. You can hit the plus button till it gets to 15. And then you would hit the minus button that would take out the AM. Right now it's set at 12 hours. You can actually go to military time too, which is a 24-hour setting. And then you hit OK, and that puts your time in. You can hit it again, and now you can do the date. You push the bottom left-hand button right here, and again, you can. Right now we'll switch to 2012. We'll come down here to February, and then you can set February 6th, hit OK, and now your date and time is set in. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to scroll down to the radio settings. You'll click the menu select button. The first thing is auto volume. What auto volume is, it's speed compensated volume. So the car will detect when the car gets louder, or if it gets, the stereo will detect if the car gets louder or if it gets quieter. So you can set it at low, medium, and high, and you click it. So at the stop sign, it'll be, the radio will come down, but when you take off and the radio detects engine noise, the stereo very slowly will come up in volume. Okay, we'll hit back. The next thing is XM channel art. Right now it is clicked on. Basically what that is when you're on the XM stations, there'll just be a little bit of art showing up on the screen here. For example, we'll go to XM, go home, go back to page 1, you can go to XM, and then there's art back there. So now we're going to go back to configure, scroll down to radio settings. The next thing is startup volume. My mom and dad probably would have really liked this to have this feature when I was younger. And what this is if someone's in the car before you and they have the radio blasting, the next time the next person comes in, most cars when you start it, the radio is going to be blasting again. You can set this plus or minus to where you want it by hitting here or here. So the next time somebody gets in the car, it will only be at the volume desired right here. So if the young teenager had it blasting the Aerosmith, and then the mom gets in the car the next day, it's set back down to the normal volume so it won't blow her ears out. Okay, we'll hit back. The next is favorite pages. There's 6 favorite pages on the main menu. So if you go back to home, and then you come to favorites, down here are your presets. Right now we're on favorite page 4 of 6. So there's 6 presets for each page. So potentially you could have 36 presets in this vehicle. The nice thing about 36, people probably think, well, holy heck, that's a lot of presets. On the GMC Terrain, if you go back to your favorites, to store a station, you just hold the button down here. It'll store it. But what's nice, on each favorite page, you can store FM stations, XM stations, and AM stations all on one favorite page. Okay, we're going to go back to configure again. Radio settings. Okay, XM categories. All the XM station on the XM radio, they're all broke down into categories, and as you can see, there's Canadian music, Christian music, classical music, comedy music, country, so on, so on, and so on. Say there's something in there that you don't particularly like. So say you don't want to hear hip hop and R&B. You can click it off, and the arrow will come off here. So next time you're scrolling through all the XM stations, there will be no hip hop and R&B. To replace it, you just hit it again, and it'll be back in there again. So we're going to go back again. The next thing we're going to go to is phone settings. The phone settings is your Bluetooth. We've already went over that in one of the other videos, but again, that's how you get into your Bluetooth mode to pair your phone. Again, you can do it through there, or you can do it through your steering wheel controls. Okay, the next thing we're going to go to is display settings. Okay, home page options. Okay, right now on your home page, it's set up now playing, phone, AM, FM, XM, CD, USB, and auxiliary. So you can go back to configure, go to display settings, and then you can pick on here which ones you want on that home page or ones that you don't want on the home page. So if you didn't want AM on there, you could click there. Excuse me, and AM would not be on the home page anymore. Okay, we can go back. Rear camera options. For those that don't know, there is a rear camera standard on every GMC Terrain from the lowest model clear up to the highest model. But rear camera options, you can hit it. And right now the camera is checked off, meaning it's turned on. If you wanted to shut it off, you could hit it and turn it off. Okay, we'll go back. The next thing is vehicle settings. So we'll click into vehicle settings. The first thing that comes up is climate and air quality. This is for when you start your car with the remote start. First is auto fan speed. Okay, so this can determine what speed that you want your fan on when you start the vehicle in the morning or in the evening with the remote start. Right now it's set at medium. Remote start auto heat seats. If you have a model on the GMC Terrain that has the heated seats, you can have the heated seats turned on when you hit the remote start. Right now it is turned on. Auto defog is turned on, so when you hit your remote start, the auto defog is automatically going to turn on to de-ice your windows. Auto rear defog is for your rear window defogger, and you can have it turn on automatically when you use the remote start. Right now somebody has it turned off. You can scroll down, click on it, now it's turned on. Okay, we'll go back. The next thing is comfort and convenience. This is just your chime volume. Right now the chime volume is set at normal, so when something chimes in the vehicle, doors open, it'll be at normal hearing. You can go back. Button chime is turned on or off. You can shut the button chime off or on. Most people keep it on. You can go back. The next thing is lighting. Okay, first thing is vehicle locator lights. That is for when you're outside your vehicle and you hit unlock on your key fob, your exterior headlights and tail lamps are going to blink. The second one is exit lighting. Exit lighting is how long your headlights stay on after you exit the vehicle. So you get out of the vehicle at home or at the grocery store, you hit lock, and you can set it at 30 seconds, 1 minute, or 2 minutes. And you can actually shut it off too, so as soon as you shut the vehicle off, the headlights go off. This one happens to be set, as you can see, at 30 seconds. Okay, next is the power door locks. The first thing is open door anti-lockout, so you can click on there. That way you cannot be locked out of the car. The second is auto door unlock. Okay, so when you come to and you hit unlock on your key fob, right now all 4 doors are going to open. You can also have it just that the driver door opens, or you can have it off. If you have it just at the driver door and you double click, it will open the other doors on the second click of unlock. Okay, now we're going to go back. Now if you take auto door anti-lockout off, it's going to give you an option down here of turning on delayed door lock. What delayed door lock is, I don't know if any of you ever went through this, you're walking in the house with a handful of stuff and you're trying to hit your key fob and hit the lock button to make sure the vehicle's locked. Well, what you can do with this feature is when you get out of the vehicle, you just hit the lock button right here, and then you can get in the back seat, get your groceries, or get whatever you need to take out of the vehicle. And after you shut this last door, 7 to 8 seconds later, the doors will automatically lock without you hitting your key fob. Nice feature. We'll go back here again. The next is remote lock, unlock, and start. Okay, remote unlock feedback. We're going to click into there. Right now it's showing that the lights will flash. So when you hit unlock on your key fob, which we've already set that, your headlights are going to flash so you can find the car. Second is remote lock feedback. When you hit, this is where you can change a couple things as far as when we hit lock on your key fob. Right now, the lights are going to flash, the horn's going to beep. You can do just lights, you can do just horn, or you can turn it off altogether. Right now the car's set at lock, lights, and horn. So when you hit lock on your key fob, lights flash, horn beeps. Remote door unlock. Right now we'd set that before. It's just the driver's door. So when they hit unlock, just the driver doors will open. This is nice a lot of times if you drive by yourself a lot, because only that door will open and somebody else can't get into the other door, going like if you were in a parking garage or something of that nature. Okay, we're going to go back. Whoops. And then return to factory settings, which we don't want to do. So that's everything on the new touch stereo system. And you see me doing a lot of it here. You can actually go up and touch these things. So you can go to lighting, you can turn it on, turn it off. You can go back from here. Again, you can go to comfort and convenience and go back. So for every touch item there is up here on the screen, there's a hard key down here. Okay, well, I'll catch you next time. Have a good day.